president in 1981. Which Star Wars episode was the destruction about to run? Grab the smartest friends, you know it's time to start the game. R-rated trivia, we're here to train your brain.
Hi, I'm John Anderson of ESPN Sports Center. Usually we have a big fancy opening graphic, so you would know that. Anyway, you're watching Cerebral Sports. It's a trivia show hosted by Brett Barry. But if you really know your trivia, then you knew that.
Yes, we are back live for another night of Cerebral Sports. Here we are on a Wednesday once again. Hi, everybody. It's Brett with Bar Rated Entertainment. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Wednesday evening. And we're almost done through October. I can't believe it. Baseball is coming to a close. We're about to find out who's going to the World Series. Hockey's underway. The Islanders with a big win last night. My Islanders, of course. And yes, of course, we will be training your brains tonight here on Cerebral Sports with the 10 at 10. Brought to you by our sponsors at Play It Again Sports. Don't go to the big box stores. I tell you every week. Go to Play It Again Sports in West Hartford Center. Get new and used sports equipment for the best deals in town. Colt, how are we doing tonight? Colt, of course, on the other side of the glass, producing from Eli's.
Oh, man. It's quite a night at Eli's in Hamden.
Yeah, quite a night. Quite a night across all of our locations, of course. We're back up over 50 locations across Connecticut and New England. So, yeah, Colt is flying around the screen there. Colt is as surprised as I am that we went literally from 75 plus to 0 when COVID hit, now getting back over to 50 locations. So we want to thank all of you that play live and also thank all of you that play here at the 10 at 10. I know this is right when you're starting to wind down for the evening, and we're here to be happy and entertain and train for you guys that are playing our game here tonight, the Cerebral Sports 10 at 10. As you know, it's the 10 questions, all sports related. Tonight, gals, everybody, I don't know why I did this, but I decided tonight would be a Halloween-themed sports trivia game. I know Halloween's in 2 weeks, but I'm just so damn excited. I decided to do 10 Halloween-themed sports questions, so your answers will all be revolving around that. But, of course, it's 10 questions, 20 seconds to answer each question, and tonight's winner will take home a $10 gift card to Amazon, provided to you by Play It Again Sports in West Hartford. You don't know how difficult it was, Colt, to find 10 decent sports questions revolving around the Halloween theme, the spooky.
Yeah, I wouldn't know where to begin with that.
Yeah, I did some research this afternoon. I said, these might be good. Some of them are going to be tough. Well, I'll be honest with you. Some will be tough. Some will be fairly easy, I hope. But that's why it's trivia, right? It's called trivia. Not what you know, because there are supposed to be some questions. So, Colt, you're working the other side of the glass tonight. How many people we got signed in already? We've got 6 right now. We usually give it a couple minutes before we have everyone sign in. But let us know if you're looking forward to playing. And let us know if you want us to change anything. Or, we do this for you guys, really. I mean, we do it because we love it. But it's all about the experience for the fans and for our players. So any suggestions, anything you want to add, things that you want us to change, we're open to it. I mean, that's just how we do things. It's for us, but it's also for you, of course. As we have people trickle in before we kick off the game here, we've got 7 of you signed in. I'm not sure if Barris will be joining us tonight, but it's usually a treat when he does. So hopefully he does. He joins in the middle of me asking a question. Of course, that's what he does. He likes to do that, and we'll see if he's on the way or not. But I know Colt's signed in, ready to go. He's playing for sure. Colt, you might struggle.
That was.
What's that?
There's a lot of noise over here.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you're part of Bar Rated Entertainment. We got big packed places now these days that are really just they're there for the entertainment that we provide, and we're happy. We're back in and getting a lot of people coming out to see our games. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and start the game in the next minute. We'll give a couple more people to come in here. We've only got 7 people. Maybe some of these players are finally going to get a shot to maybe win tonight. But of course, we always want everyone to join us at 10 at 10. And I think we've gone on long enough. We'll make it a quick game. We're going to start the game. Once again, the 10-second countdown timer will begin. As the questions are asked, the timer will go down, so answer them as quickly as possible. Question number 9, you're going to type in your answer. Question number 10 is double the points, double the speed. And once again, our top player tonight will take home a $10 Amazon gift card. Last week, what happened? Something happened where we didn't get everyone's emails last week. So if I'm not sure, Baba Louie, if you're in there, Baba Louie, you are in there, Baba Louie. So I have your email address for last week. I owe you $10, sir or madam. I don't know who's on the other side of that email, but I will send that to you at the end of this game. And hey, maybe you win again, and I'll send you 20 bones. So that may be going tonight. So we'll see. If Baba Louie can repeat from last week, we've got Andrew in, Prance S&M, Hanky Spanky, Mark MX, Garbear Colt, and I'm sure a few others will join us as we get going. But here we go, folks. Your 10-second countdown timer has begun. Get ready for some Halloween-themed sports questions. And we'll start out slow, as we usually do. Here's question number 1 on the board. Which MLB club suffered for 86 years under the curse of the Bambino until 2004? Your options are the Cubs, the White Sox, the Cincinnati Reds, or the Boston Red Sox. The curse of the Bambino. And there he is, good old Babe, playing in a stadium that some of you may recognize, which may associate with the answer to this question, but we'll see as time runs out. Let's take a look. And look at that, all 8 of you. Boston Red Sox. Yeah, you got it. That's our social, the first social of the night. Yeah, the curse of the Bambino, as everyone knows up here in New England, that the Red Sox will now back in the playoffs once again. They've won 3. Well, it was 04, 07, 2013, 28. Yeah, they've won 4 since that curse was lifted after the 86 years. And they did it in stunning fashion after they beat the Yankees down 3-0 in 2004. And as they say, the rest has been history. So let's take a look at our rankings now. Garbear, Markham X, Andrew, Prance, Hanky Spanky, Baba Louie, Colt, S&M. You all got it right, but you got to have those fast fingers. Let's take a look at the next question.
These people are fast.
Yeah, they are.
I thought I was quick.
This NFL great disguised himself to play Sloth in the 1985 movie The Goonies. Dan Marino, John Matzuzak, Ray Nitschke, or Brett Favre? I did not know this until today, that an NFL player played this character, Sloth, in the movie Goonies. Now, believe it or not, all 4 of these NFL players have starred or guest starred in movies. And I'm not really sure about one of them, but I know the other 2 pretty well. Let's take a look here at your answers. One of you said Dan Marino. 7 said John Matzuzak. Brett Favre was in Something About Mary back in the day. Ray Nitschke apparently was in a movie way back in the day. Dan Marino was in, of course, Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. When they were
Brett
trying
Favre
to find,
was in there, Something About Mary.
I just said that. Colt's not paying attention, of course.
Oh, man. Yeah, I really can't hear nothing.
Your answer, of course, is John Matzuzak. He played Sloth in the Goonies. The more you know. There you go. Garber, Prance, Markham X, Baba Louie, Andrew S&M, Colt, Hanky Spanky Boy.
Oh, getting
Hanky
robbed.
Spanky thought it was Dan Marino. Getting robbed again. That might be the one there, Hanky Spanky. All right, here's your next question. American golfer Boo Weekley's given first name is what? I told you these would be kind of all over the place, but definitely Halloween theme. Boo Weekley. Is it Brent, Craig, Thomas, or Trevor? Boo Weekley. If you're not a golf fan, I mean, Boo Weekley is kind of a cool name, but he was his given first name is one of these 4. Lock in your answers. Now realizing this question was 30 seconds long. I hope the next ones aren't 30 seconds long. I'm giving people a lot of time here. Boo Weekley. Colt, do you know what you're going as for Halloween yet? Do you know what you're doing?
I had an idea, and I did not put it together yet, but Turd Ferguson, get the big foam cowboy hat.
Nice.
Get the leather
Rest
jacket.
in peace, Norm McDonald. That's
tie.
right. 3 of you said Brent. 1 said Craig. 3 said Thomas. 1 said Trevor. Boo Weekley's given first name is Thomas Weekly. There you go. Surprised 3 of you knew that. Let's take a look at your rankings now. Garbear, Andrew Prunce, Mark MX, Baba Louie, S&M, Colt, and Hanky Spanky. Come on, Hanky. You can't let Colt beat you out here. Plenty of questions left, though. Plenty of questions left. Let's take a look. What Chicago Bears running back was known as the Galloping Ghost? The Galloping Ghost. The answer should display. Where are they? Are they coming up? Why aren't they displaying?
Yeah. They came up on my phone.
Oh, okay. It's just not displaying on my end here. It's interesting. Well, your options are Walter Payton, Gale Sayers, Harold Grange, or Jim Brown. Hopefully they come up in the next one. Let's take a look. No added questions. Yeah, what's happening here? Kind of off the rails here, folks. Multiple choice. There's an answer. There are no added answers for this question.
Here. I'll what I see right here.
Yeah, I was gonna say. All right, let me hit the C. There you go. Harold Grange was the Galloping Ghost. There you go. I don't know why it didn't come up on this end here, but there you go. Thank you, Cole. Look at that. We make it work either way. And Harold Grange was, in fact, the Galloping Ghost. Let's take a look at your rankings. Garbear, Andrew, Mark MX, S&M, Prunce, Baba Louie, Colt, Hanky Spanky, Miriam joining us a little late, but here she is. Let's see if this next one comes up. I'm a little concerned. If it doesn't come up, what's going to happen here? On the evening of September 9th, 1969, a black cat ran in front of the division-leading Cubs dugout as they played who? Who were they playing? Was it the Philadelphia Phillies, the Milwaukee Brewers, the Atlanta Braves, or the New York Mets? September 9th, 1969, the black cat, they ran in front of the division-leading Cubs dugout. Pretty much changed the entire trajectory of one of these teams here. He was not filing his nails, but he certainly was spooking some of the people in that Cubs dugout. All right, let's take a look here. 2 of you said the Phillies, 2 said the Braves, and 5 of you remember 1969, the Miracle Mets. It took a stray black cat and some other things to break right, but you got to believe indeed the Mets would go on to win the World Series that year, and they could probably owe a little bit of that, attribute it to the curse of the black cat from the Cubs. Garbear, Andrew, S&M in third place, Mark MX, Prunce, Hanky Spanky, Baba Louie, Colt, and Miriam. Miriam got that one. She's a big Mets fan.
No, they're going to beat me.
All right, here we go. Next question on the board. Question number 6. What former Dodgers manager gave Herman a tryout with the team in an episode of The Munsters? Told you these are all over the place. These are tough. Is it Leo DeRocher, Casey Stengel, Tommy Lasorda, or Burley Grimes? I was wondering, so the former Dodgers manager gave Herman a tryout with the team. Oh, it was in an episode. I thought maybe he let the actor try out for the team, but I guess in an episode of The Munsters, Herman got the tryout for the Dodgers. We want to know who the manager was. Think about when the show was on the air. Let's take a look. 4 of you said Leo DeRocher. 1, and 3 for Stengel, Lasorda, and Grimes. Your answer is Leo DeRocher. Back in 1948, I believe it was. Was it 48 or 58? It was around then. But, again, these questions I was finding, I just never thought that I would see that. The Munsters Dodgers episode came out. Yeah, that was back in 1965. There we go. Herman the Rookie, 1965. Right when the Dodgers were coming into town. All right, here are your rankings. Andrew Garbear, S&M, Mark MX, Prunce, Hanky Spanky Boy, Baba Louie, Colt, and Miriam. Another question coming up. Colt, you're hanging on.
Barely.
Which collegiate athletic program is known as the Demon Deacons? The Demon Deacons. Is it Purdue? Is it Arizona State, Wake Forest, or Georgia Tech? The Demon Deacons.
That is terrifying, that gift.
Is it the eyes, Colt? Is it the blank stare and the touchdown?
Ugh.
Well, you won't have to look at it for much longer. As soon as this clock runs down, we'll take a look and see what everyone had. All right, 1 of you said Purdue. 7 of you said Wake Forest. 1 said Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech would be the Yellow Jackets. Purdue is the Boilermakers. Arizona State would be the Sun Devils. And your answer is the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. There you go. Andrew, Garbear, Markham X, Prunts, S&M dropping out of the top 3. Baba Louie, Hanky Spanky, Miriam, and Colt. There you go.
Damn
Miriam,
it.
taking the lead. All right, a couple of questions remaining as we get ready for question number 8. Here it is. Stu Grimson, known as the Grim Reaper, played in which major U.S. sports league? Was it the Major League Baseball? Was it the National Hockey League? Was it the NFL? Or was it the NBA? The Grim Reaper, Stu Grimson. I honestly don't even remember Stu Grimson. Probably a long time ago that he played Stu. I got to assume he was a big guy, right? Yeah, 6'6", 240. Imagine the Grim Reaper being that large. All right, let's take a look at your answers. 2 of you said the MLB. 6 of you said NHL. 1 said the NFL. Probably would have been a hell of an NFL player, but he was, in fact, a Canadian hockey player that played in the NHL, played for the Detroit Red Wings. He played for the Flames. And there he is, Stu Grimson, the Grim Reaper. All right, 2 questions remaining. Let's take a look at our rankings now. Andrew, Garbear, Prunts, Markham X, S&M, Baba Louie, Hanky Spanky, Miriam, Colt.
It's going to be hard for me. Make a comeback here.
Colt, I think you might be mathematically eliminated. But I'll tell you what, Andrew, Garbear, and Prunts still has a shot, too. He's not far off 500. Get 2 questions left. And this one could thin out the pack. Let's take a look. Here it is on the board. Type in your answer, folks. Don't worry about spelling. The well-known NFL video game cover jinx is known as the what curse? Think about the NFL video game that everyone knows about. What is it called? Lock in your answers now.
This one I know.
I think everyone's going to know this one. It just takes you a little while to remember. Yeah, and it's a real thing, folks. Right. I mean, the curse is real. Player would end up on the cover of this game, and then the next year they'd fall off the face of the earth, or they'd get hurt, or something crazy would happen. And, of course, it's the well-known game of Madden football. Yes, the Madden curse from the Madden video game. Look at Eddie, Hanky Spanky Boy, pulling for Andrew. All right. Final question is right around the corner. Let's take a look at your rankings. Andrew, Garbear, and Prunts. Andrew and Garbear, it might come down to the final question. And don't forget, you've got 10 seconds. And guess what? It's not a Halloween-themed question, because you know what we always do? We do on this day. Here we go. Pulling up the question right now. And there it is on the board. Happy birthday to my man, Keith Hernandez. Mex, of course, as they called him back in the day, won the 1979 NL MVP. He shared the title with which other player? A co-MVP of the National League. Was it Willie Stargell? Was it Dave Winfield, Mike Schmidt, or Pete Rose? Who did he split that NL MVP with in 1979? Probably should have won it on his own, but they tied for votes when they vote for the MVP. There he is. Oh, what a national treasure Keith Hernandez is. I know Miriam's a big Met fan, so she probably watches the Mets broadcast. Miriam, correct me if I'm wrong, but there's no better booth in baseball than Gary, Keith, and Ron, and I don't think there ever will be. I don't think there ever will be. All right, let's take a look here. 6 of you said Willie Stargell, 2 said Schmidt, 1 said Pete Rose. Your answer, of course, Pittsburgh great Willie Stargell was the guy who he split it with, the National League MVP in 1979. All right, folks, let's see. Did Andrew take it down? He probably is the all-time leader that we have here for Cerebral Sports. Or could he be taken down? Let's see. And it is Andrew with the win. Oh, a very small margin of victory. 49 points. 49 points he wins by. Andrew with the hot fingers, with the quick fingers, gets all 10 out of 10. Almost a perfect game. 990 he scores. Garbear, Markham X, Prunts, Andrew Lynn dedicating it to Hanky Spanky Boy. There you go. You got to love it. You got to love the camaraderie here. And yeah, Eddie, certainly Andrew has been taken out. Is there anyone else that can defeat Andrew? I know we've had some other winners, but Andrew's been on a roll. This is somewhat of a dynasty we're seeing here. So there you go. As always, yes. Hanky Spanky gets robbed. You know what, Eddie? Why don't you tell me the stuff that you're into, and then we'll do a game specifically designed to see if you, in fact, will get robbed in that game. And if you don't win, then that's it. No more. It's just the way it works, folks. All right. That's about it for us here tonight. Colts, what do we got going on the rest of the week? I know we have the are we just still doing a Sunday game, or are we just doing the dine in and win?
Yes. As far as I know, I don't think it happened this week, but next week, yeah, I think you guys can expect it. I know there's a game ready to go, so
there certainly is. And if you guys are playing at our locations next week, it is our Halloween weeks,
coming up
Halloween events. If you guys want to dress up, we're giving away prizes for people that are dressing up in costume, and should be a fun week for us here at Bar Rated Entertainment. And of course, if you ever want to hire us for any private events, and have us come in and do anything for you guys, entertain you, follow us and like us and get at us at Bar Rated Entertainment or at Bar Rated ENT. You can email us, Bar Rated Events, Bar Rated Sales, wherever. Email Cult, and we can make it work for you. So once again, thank you guys. Quick game tonight. It's a little slow, but that's okay. It's the October lull, and then we'll get into the
I think
fun
before
stuff.
we sign off, everyone wants to know what happened to Brett's great hair. What is this?
What happened to my hair? Well, you know what? What happened was I was on my way to getting a haircut, and I just kind of looked at myself in my rearview mirror, and I was like, you know what? I kind of want to just shave it off. I kind of just want to take it all down. It had been probably over 2 years since I've gotten a really short haircut, and it's been even longer since I've actually cut it this short. And I walk in. I've been going to the same girl, Allison, at Jillian & Company in Plainville. I'll give her a shout out. She does a tremendous job, men's and women's hair, obviously. And Allison sees me walk in. She's like, "What's going on? What do you want to do today?" I was like, I kind of want to she's it off. And she looks at me like, she's like, "Is everything okay? What's going on in your life?" You know, like this is the equivalent of like a woman coming in here and asking for bangs. Like there's like a midlife crisis. I said, no, I think I just want to cut it off. Cuts my shower time down about 10 minutes, which is great. But yeah, I do find myself doing a lot of this. You know, it's like when you shave your mustache and you don't want to move it, but yeah, I do a lot of this.
It's been a while for me. Yeah.
So, but now I can't be Colt for Halloween unless I find a wig.
Yeah, right.
So I was thinking about being Colt for Halloween and going like full Colt, like actually going and getting my lip pierced and being like, I'm fully dedicating myself to the bit, I wouldn't do that.
Well, I support it. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, it'll grow back. Hopefully by next year, I'll be back to the luscious locks I had. But once again, we're really excited that you guys tune in and join us. Colts, if there's nothing else, we can tell everyone to have a great evening and see you next time. But yeah, I think that's about it for us here.
Adios.
And for Colt, I'm Brett with Bar Rated Entertainment. We'll see you next time, everyone. Have a wonderful evening.
We're going to have some fun. We're calling it Hot Fingers Trivia now, because you got to answer quickly for more points.
Now, if you played the game here before, which it's nice to see a lot of familiar faces, welcome back. No sheets, no pens for tonight. We are playing a game on our phone. Hot Fingers!
Again, in the National Hockey League. How long is the game? Right now. All right, question number 24. This is the final question in this round. Give yourself a few minutes to go grab some more brews. Hit the roast if you need to.